You know that really scary thing that happens to me sometimes where the NOAA doesn't update my forecast in time for my report to be filmed? Yeah, it's one of those mornings. It could be the shutdown, it could be the weekend, it could be the combination of the two, but I've been waiting 20 minutes longer than I normally do, and we still only have the 4 o'clock p.m. Friday account to go by. So we're going to combine that with what we see on the current Doppler and get going. Got heavy rain and strong to severe thunderstorms in store across portions of the Ark-La-Tex, the Mid-South, Ohio Valley, and Great Lakes. That'll be Saturday and into Sunday, continuing, as well as turning colder and unsettled front across the Pacific Northwest and the Northern Rockies with coastal and valley rain along with mountain snow expected. I'm not seeing any of that falling right now, but it's on the way and it should be colder. Let's check those temperatures to confirm. High temperatures today expected up in the Puget Sound. We've got some 50s, 60s, and 70s as you go down the Oregon coast. 79 for NorCal, 76 for San Fran, 82 for SoCal, and 78 down by the border. Mountain states, we've got lots of 50s for Montana, 50s and 60s for Idaho, Wyoming, 50. Everybody in the Southwest in the 60s, unless you're right down by the Mexican border for Arizona, they're at 82. For New Mexico, they're at 77. Plainsy Poos, we're seeing 50s up top in most of the northern plains areas. You do have a band of very nice, moderate 70-degree weather covering most of Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, and Iowa. As you get into the lower plains, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and the southern half of Oklahoma, you're seeing a bit higher with 80s and 90s. 92 right down by the tip. Midwesty Poos, we're seeing lake states at 50s to 60s. Very nice as you get dropped down into Illinois, Indiana, it's in the 70s, 80s. As you travel further south from there, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, all of that in the 80s. East Coast, we're seeing 60s up in New England, 57 at the tip top of Maine, 70s as you come down into the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and mid-Atlantic states at 70s, and some 80s for North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia in the 80s. We've got a gorgeous sunshiny day over at McMurdo Station in the Ross Sea in Antarctica. It is 18 degrees Fahrenheit for them with no winds, giving them a real feel of positive 27 degrees. Enjoy the paradise-like day at McMurdo if you're stationed down there. Alaska still having a very wet pattern for the southeast, and that's to continue over the next week. High temperatures today for the Arctic Circle, 31, the possible high. Lots of low 30s for the interior, as low as 19 possible in some areas, especially with mountains and closer up to the Arctic. 37 for the Bering Sea, 45 to 47 for the Aleutians, 48 to 45 near Anchorage, and 49 is the high for the Panhandle. Hawaii still got those small craft advisories in effect around the Big Island and Maui for the most part. Some other areas affected as well. Check your local. There is thunderstorm development still possible west of Kauai. System is weakening and drifting west, however, so it might be okay by today. Unstable conditions to continue, though, through the next week. Moderate to locally strong trade winds are unaffected by the upper level features and forecasted to continue. The combination is going to bring enhanced P and slight chance of thunderstorms all over the region. High temperatures today for the island chain in the low to high 80s for most areas. I'm Ayla Mooney, and this has been my pretty darn accurate weather report, despite NOAA not having updated anything. Now that we're at the end of my filming, I'll hit refresh once more, and yeah, it's still not updated, so I'm going to cut, print, and roll this out to you guys. Everybody have a wonderful day. I'll see you again tomorrow for another weather report. Bye!